We are all students here at Mizzou, and we're all very tired throughout the day. We're either working very hard, whether that's at work or with our job itself, or at school with the bunch of work that these teachers give us here at Mizzou. But we get tired a lot. So Mizzou students should get at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night to have a better day the next day. 7 to 9 hours is ideal. It's the best amount of hours to get to have a good night's rest every night. Um, Today, I'm going to talk about the importance of sleep and exactly what sleep is. I broke it down into three main points. I actually here show. I'm going to share my screen here. I'm going to show the PowerPoint that I did for this presentation. So it goes a little something like this. So here's the importance of sleep. There's our title. I'm going to minimize myself so it just says talking. Okay, so the importance of sleep. So yeah, I broke it down into three main topics. The first topic is what exactly is sleep, the importance of sleep, and why exactly sleep is so important. The second main idea is sleep deprivation, what sleep deprivation is, and why us students don't want to get sleep deprived because it's not good at all. And then the final main idea is just some tips and steps that us Mizzou students can take to get better sleep at night. So first, how important is sleep? We're going to first start off talking about the little graphic in the PowerPoint. This is 7 to 9 hours is the normal and healthy amount of sleep for most adults between 18 and 64 years of age. Obviously, that, like I said in my opening, that is ideal. 7 to 9 hours is about the time frame you want to have to get a good night's rest. According to Kennedy and Fernando, authors of Waking Up to the Importance of Sleep, sleep is one of the most important fundamentals of all biological needs. Like I said, sleep is not just putting your head down on a pillow and just falling asleep and dreaming of cows in a pasture. Sleep is more of everything in your body. It's really hard on your brain. Your brain is the main reason why you can sleep at night, and getting a good amount of sleep is really going to help you fuel up and be better for the next day. Sleep keeps your body healthy and strong. Sleep isn't just closing your eyes, like I said. Recent decades have seen a notable rise in understanding not just only of sleep itself, but the importance that sleep has in our waking lives mentally and physically. Kennedy and Fernando 2020, waking up to the importance of sleep. So yeah, sleeping is just something that obviously everyone does. It's just you have to have the right amount of hours to sleep. What happens if you don't get the right amount of hours of sleep? Well, then you get something called sleep deprived. And now that you know what sleep is and what the importance of sleep, let's talk about sleep deprivation and what exactly sleep deprivation is. 16% of Americans sleep less than 8 hours a week, according to Rhonda J. Hughes and Andy Rogers, authors of Are You Tired? Making sure you get 7 hours making sure you get 7 to 9 hours of sleep is good so you don't get sleep deprived. And what deprivation is, it's the main reason why you get tired. Deprivation can happen through just not getting enough sleep, just not being active throughout the day, and basically, what it does is it just really is hard on your brain because, like I said before, the brain is the main reason why you can't sleep. And if you don't get enough sleep, you'll get sleep deprived and it will be really bad on your brain. You won't want to do anything the next day. You'll basically just be really lazy. If you have a big test, you're probably not going to do so high on the test because you just won't be there mentally and physically. One of my sources I actually had was of this high school who they did a survey on all of the kids in the high school because they wanted to figure out what kids were getting good enough sleep and what kids weren't getting the best of sleep. It actually turned out half of the kids were doing really good, getting those 7 to 9 hours of sleep, and the other kids were actually sleep deprived, not getting the good enough sleep. Not they didn't have the best grades. They just were very lazy. They had bad attitude. They were very moody. Um, the effects of sleep loss, even 1 hour, can really hurt your behavioral performance, including attention span and reacting time. Hughes and Rogers. So now I'm going to show this little video that I have here, basically just kind of telling what sleep deprivation is. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm just going to show a minute of it.
Today we're examining sleep. How much sleep do you really need? And what happens when you don't get enough? Sleep deprivation is associated with weight gain, weakened immune response, depression, cold and flu, type 2 diabetes, and other chronic health problems.
So now that we know what sleep deprivation is and kind of just the effects of what it can do, I'm going to give some tips about how you can go through your day knowing that you're getting the right amount of sleep. So the first tip we'll start off with is the phone. Obviously, everyone, we're all students here. We all love being on our phones, but it's just best to not be on your phone at nighttime or just really right before you're about to go to bed because there's this little blue light on your phone and it messes with your brain. And like it says there, staring at your phone makes it harder for your brain to reach deep sleep. Like I've said plenty of times, the brain is the main reason why you sleep. And obviously, you're not going to be able, brain's not going to be able to get that sleep that it needs. It's not going to be able to get that work that it does while you're sleeping if there's a blue light on it all the time. So best advice is just put that phone away. I know it's a thing that we all love to have with us, but just put it away for those 7 to 9 hours, and you will be very, very much appreciative of what it can do. Another thing I would do is make sure you set a timer. I know this kind of sounds a little cliche, but setting a timer can really help you out. Obviously, we set timers for if we have to wake up in the morning, so why not set a timer for when you should go to bed? Like, for example, I like to watch sports games a lot, and I set a timer for when the game's over, so I know when to go to bed. Now, obviously, if the game goes into extra innings or overtime or something like that, I'll just go to bed after that. But setting a timer can really help you out. Alcohol is another big, big reason why some students can't go to sleep. Some people can't go to sleep because they love alcohol, but they don't. Little do they know that alcohol really messes with your body right before you sleep. So if you're to have alcohol, don't have alcohol straight at the awakenings of the evening because it's not going to be good for your body at all. And obviously, finally, we have eat well and exercise. Obviously, if you eat well, like this picture has here, obviously you have some good fruits and vegetables and an assortment of rice and grains and stuff. It's going to really help your body. If you just eat junk food all day, it's not really going to help you out that well. And make sure you go outside and exercise because if you're just sitting down all day and being lazy, that's not going to be good for your body at all. So make sure you go outside and you exercise. So now that we know, so today we learned about what sleep is, the importance of sleep, why it's not just laying down and putting your head on a pillow and dreaming of white clouds and sunny days. We talked about what sleep deprivation is and why you don't want to get sleep deprived because that's just not going to be good for you. It's not going to help you out and it's just going to make you not really be a good person to be around. So you don't want to get sleep deprived. And then finally, I give you ideas and tips of what you can do so you're not sleep deprived. Mizzou students should at least try to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep to have a better day and a better future. And the presentation here.